Hello, YouTube. This is Marissa with the VSG Sisters. Both of us have been on the liquid diet phase, which means it's T-minus 12 days till our surgery. What can I say? I'm not as disciplined as my sister about the videos. I'm also not as good as she is about ad lib. Just speaking from the heart and being able to just say a bunch of stuff without it becoming redundant. My first video was kind of a disaster. I had never done a YouTube video before. I didn't realize how many times I said I didn't really realize how many times I smack. See, there I go again. I'm saying let's see. I have to use a better substitute for the word You guys probably don't notice it, but when we rewatch our video, we notice it a lot. Today is day 3 of our liquid diet. We're both having surgery August 9th in Tijuana, Mexico with Dr. Ariel Ortiz of the Obesity Control Center. From all the research I've done, he's one of the best in the world. He's done 16,000 procedures. That's a lot. So I am so sorry about the camera shaking. I have got to go get a stand for my iPhone. I'm using a selfie stick. Being so new to all this and we don't have the fancy production clips and editing that other people do, but we'll get there. We'll learn. Day 1, day 2 was tough. Just like Sylvia said, we've been on a lot of diet. Every diet that's been out there, we've done. Every book we've read, every pill we've taken, every shot we've given ourselves injections. We've done everything, and we have been successful. I was very successful on the low-fat diet with Weight Watchers. The problem is not whether you're successful or not. The problem is that you regain the weight. You regain it and then some. We both had a lap band. I'm sure you've learned that from videos back in 2006 and 2007 respectively. My sister, she hit the nail on the head. You learn to eat around it. You learn that if you wait or if you just slow down, that band will eventually open up and let food in. Day 1, day 2 were hard. We are in a no veggie, no cream soup. Because we're revision patients, they're stricter on us with the liquid diet. It is absolutely, just like she said, the hardest diet I've ever done in my life. Protein shakes, broth, sugar-free Jell-O, popsicles, and lots of vitamin pills only. That's about it. The toughest time for me, really when I wake up in the morning, I'm not even hungry. I could go up until noon without anything. I love my coffee. I'm so glad they let me continue to have that. The afternoon hunger is by far the worst. Anywhere from 3 to 7 p.m. is just, that's really tough for me. One thing I have found is that hot beverages help. Now, granted, it is right in the middle of the summer right now, and it's really hard to ingest hot liquid. It makes you hotter. I'm having some perimenopause hormonal issues right now, so that doesn't help either. But the hot beverages, if you let them cool down a little bit, they really help to satiate your stomach and make it, think that it's gotten a treat of some sort. Like I said, I have some notes that I'm reading off of. This is the hardest diet that we've been. It's been extremely productive. I have lost a pound a day on this. It's amazing in and of itself. I think there's a lot of things that we are going to learn from this diet. We've seen lots of other videos of VSG patients and what they've been through. More than anything, this is a mental game, and the toughest enemy you're ever going to fight in your life is yourself and your own brain. I I'm very different from my sister. I'm an overthinker. I overthink everything. I research everything. I overanalyze everything. I've got medical phobia. Don't ever get on Google and like Google your symptoms because it'll tell you you're dying of an itch. Um, I've had to learn that the hard way, but yes, I've got phobia. Um, One of the other things that has helped me a lot is to learn to support myself and learn from the other people in the VSG community or weight loss surgery community. There's a lot of Facebook pages out there. You need to join them. There is a ton of material on YouTube. Once you see other people's experiences, maybe get some tips from other people on what they pack to go to the hospital, on what helped them. It's a big, not only does it occupy your time and your mind, it tends to reboot your brain, and it helps a lot. It really does. So I understand that my sister and I have been supporting each other because it's kind of a unique situation in that we're both having surgery the same day at the same place. But if you don't have somebody that is going through the same thing, lean on the VSG or weight loss surgery community out there. There's so many people. Everybody's been super nice, both on Facebook and on YouTube, on the comments, on anything that we post, that we ask. Everybody is so helpful. And I think this community is the only one that knows what we're going through. So they're going to be the ones to really help each other. And that's who you need to lean on. Another thing I have found from these 3 days on the liquid diet is get ready for a lot of potty breaks. Because of the increased liquid, you will be going to the restroom a lot more. Maybe it's mental. I do feel a lot better. My clothes are starting to fit so much better, but it is a mind game. And I remember day one of the liquid diet, which was Monday, just sitting and holding my head and just thinking this is the hardest thing. It's like an endurance game, and it's the hardest thing I've ever done. But if I can get through it, and if a lot of the other people in this community have gotten through it, you can get through it. We're willing to help anybody out there, whether it's on Facebook. We don't have a Facebook page for weight loss surgery per se, but we are on YouTube. And if we can just help one person, that'll make all the difference in the world. Nobody knows what you're going through but us that have been in this community and have been in this struggle forever. As my sister mentioned, we are emotional eaters. It's so good in the moment, just to go through that drive-through and satisfy that need. My husband is a very healthy person. He's like a size 30 pants, which is amazing. I'm 45. I'm going to be 46 next month. And that satisfaction, it's like a high. And I learned to live off of it for a very long time. I would be extremely successful and disciplined in diets, but I would eventually get burned out and go back to my old habits. There was nothing better than going through a drive-through like McDonald's or Taco Bell and just gorging on the food. It felt so good at the time. It felt so good that it was worth the bad feelings of bloat afterward. You knew that the bad feeling was going to go away. So it is definitely an addiction. It's equivalent to drugs. It's been extremely hard. I see some people that can just eat their life away and they're thin. They just have a higher metabolism, what have you. That's not my case. That's not my sister's case. That's not my family's case. We have a family history of very high cholesterol and triglycerides, and that just doesn't seem to be getting any better. But I'll try and document every day and see if we can help anybody out. Thank you, everybody in this community that has posted videos and helped the rest of us along the way. hopefully I'll try and get to the videos as much as I can. Some days I'm not feeling up to it, and I am not as good as my sister. My sister held a political position in Mexico for a few years. She has done speeches in front of hundreds and hundreds of people before, so even thousands. She's spoken in front of thousands of people, and she's very good at it. She's a natural. That is one of her things. That is one of her talents, but that's not my case. So I'm a lot more analytical. I'm a lot more overthinker, researcher. I'm a lot more of having to have things proven to me. So we're different in that way, but we're going through the same journey. And I know that a lot of you can relate. So I'll try to document and see if we can help anybody out. But today is day 3 of the liquid diet. Like I said, I have a date. I am supposed to take my cousin's kids to go see a movie because it's summer. I'm going to drink my protein shake on the way to the theater, and I'm just going to get a hot tea at the theater and just tough it out. My sister told me something that was really inspirational. She said, you know, you can eat through your nose. And she went to the movies as well, I think last week, and she said the smell of popcorn was really hard for her. So she said you can also eat through your nose. So that's what I'm going to do and see if that helps me today. But I'll try and update you guys as much as I can throughout this journey. We're documenting this to help us and to stay motivated. And if there's anybody we can help along the way, then that's awesome. But we're here for all you guys. Thank you so much. It's a humbling experience, no doubt. And I think we'll have a lot more pearls of wisdom at the end of this and be able to share that with you to see if it helps anybody. But I will talk to you guys later. Thank you.